Once you've completed your publication, you may choose to run a spell check over your publication to check for any obvious errors. Now what you've got on your quick access toolbar is you've got a spell check button because we added it in one of the earlier videos. I can run the spell check by clicking this button, pressing the function key F7, or I can go to the Review tab in the ribbon and choose Spelling this way. If I click Spelling, any words that are not in its dictionary, it will draw my attention to. Publisher has finished checking the story. Do you want to check the rest of the publication? Yes. And the spell check is complete. So unusually I have no spelling problems in this document, but check your spelling before you print and release the publication. Having checked the spelling, I may now want to print. What we have on our quick access toolbar again is a button we added earlier called Print Preview. We could click this button, or I could go to File and choose Print, which will effectively take me to Print Preview. What I'm seeing is a preview of page 1, and as I look towards the bottom centre here, I can move to page 2, page 3, page 4, and 5. When it comes to printing, I can print all the pages, or I can specify particular pages, as this little screen tip tells me here. For example, I could print page 1, 3, 5 to 12. If I wanted to print, say, pages 1, 3, 5, this is how I'd enter it. Or I can print all the pages, or I can print just the current page. You also have the ability to print one page per sheet or tiled. And so it tiles it across sheets. But I'm just going to print one page per sheet. Also, I'm printing to A4 paper. If you have a printer that supports other paper sizes, they'll be listed here, such as A3, and you can print to other paper sizes. I'm going to print one-sided, though if your printer allows you to, you can manually do two-sided prints, or some printers will actually automatically print on both sides. I can also up here choose which printer I want to print to. I can also stipulate how many copies I require, and ultimately I'll hit print. Over here in the bottom right corner also we can zoom in, as we've done earlier in other places in Publisher, and we can also ask to see multiple sheets. So I can ask to see all 5 pages. So just experiment with those options. But I'm just going to hit the Home tab in my ribbon as if I had printed. Having printed the publication, I might save it for the last time, so I'll hit the Save button and that'll save my changes. Also, the Save As button has got a drop down. If you're required to save it as a PDF file, you could do so just by clicking this option here, and I could go Publish, and ultimately it'll open up a PDF or a portable document format of that particular publication, and it may be this that I then email to people because everybody can read a PDF file. So I'll close that. To close this particular publication, I'd go to File and I'd click Close and Save if asked, and that saves it and closes it. I could then proceed to create any other documents based on these templates. So I guess I would recommend that you have a look at some of the other types of documents you can create in Publisher, and hopefully what you know now will make those publications easier to work with. And ultimately I'd hit the X in the top right corner to exit out of Publisher.